Now to our coronavirus coverage. More than 14,000 inmates have been released from California prisons to help slow the spread of the virus behind bars. But what about the victims? That's what many are asking the state after two convicted murderers were released this week in Yolo County.
CBS 13's Marissa Perlman is getting answers on why families are not getting the chance to fight these releases. Marissa?
Yeah, guys, over the past week, we've shared with you two family stories who are now afraid after they thought a person who would spend their life in prison is now walking free. And it's all because of a loophole because of the pandemic. Now there are questions why the state is taking away some of these victims' rights.
Victims under the California Constitution have a right to be heard as to early releases of inmates.
Melinda Aiello, Deputy District Attorney in Yolo County, says victims' voices aren't being heard. The state has released almost 15,000 inmates through the Department of Corrections. 8,000 more are expected to walk free by the end of the month. Jay Jordan with Californians for Safety and Justice points to prison overcrowding as another reason why inmates are walking free.
And now we're seeing people die because of COVID. And it's not because of COVID, it's because of overcrowding.
But in Yolo County, two victims' families are furious. They weren't told these violent killers have been released. One inmate excessively harassed his ex-wife and threw a Molotov cocktail at her while she was sleeping.
Now I have to watch my back. I have to live in prison now because now he's released.
Another woman walking free after she shot a man and drove for hours as he bled to death in her car.
For this to come down, for her to walk.
California Penal Code says it's a victim's right to object to an inmate's release. So why do they not have the right to object now? The state cites a government code which says they can release an inmate without objection during an emergency, which would endanger the lives of inmates, meaning during the COVID-19 crisis, there are no objections.
And our biggest complaint or concern is that there is a lack of transparency in this process. And worse than that, the victims have been completely excluded from this process.
Yeah, CDCR did not offer an explanation as to why those two convicted murderers were released early, but a spokesperson did refer us to a release, which explains their goals to mitigate the spread of COVID-19 in the prison system and to, maximize space in the prison system. This isn't a concern just in Yolo County and these two families. We're talking about 8,000 more inmates expected to be released by the end of next month. Coming up next at 6 o'clock, you'll hear from district attorneys in other counties about their worries and concerns about this next move.